So I was taught from a very young age just to use one club around the greens. So just to support the video that I've just done for Rob McGar, I've just been doing kind of explaining that the go-to club that I use is the sand iron. This is the 60 degree. I always use this all the time for all my shots. So what I'm going to do here now is show you the three sort of shots that to start off with that you want to be able to accomplish. So we've got this normal shot. It's got a little bit of break from right to left, and I'm going to use this one club to hit firstly a low shot, then a medium height shot, and then a high shot. And this is the sort of things that you should play around with. It's not always great on the golf course because, you know, we want to take care of our golf courses, but certainly on the range, on the chipping green, is a great idea to do this. So our first one is the low one. So very little wrist break, nice and shallow, and it's gonna be nice and low. It'll have a little bit of control spin on it, which will just check it up on the second or third bank, and it should roll out nice and square and smooth. So I've got my weight quite even, just not a lot of wrist break, and it should come off nice and low. First one. Next one is a little bit higher, so I'm going to aim slightly more to the left, which when you aim slightly to the left, you're going to just slightly swing across the ball slightly more, and this will go a little bit higher. That's that one. And the last one, and this is just for you playing, you wouldn't normally hit a lob shot from here. I know Mickelson does sometimes, but this one's going to be more of a lob shot, which you would have to kind of carry over and land very softly. So this one I'm going to be aiming the club face at the pin, and I'm going to have my shoulders and my feet open over here, and the most important part about it is actually swing across to that direction, really key. And this should just pop up in the air and stop quick. So the first one, which was a lower shot, which had a little bit less spin on it, I was standing quite square to the target, even slightly closed sometimes, and we're going to make a very shallow swing with very little wrist cock. And then the second one, we're just going to be just slightly open to the target, with the club face still aiming at the target. And what we're going to do is swing across our shoulders and our feet. So what happens is then we're just getting to like a nip spin. So that's your standard medium shot one, which should check up quite quick. And the last one was the lob shot, which is very much open, aiming left, shoulders aiming left, feet aiming left, club face aiming directly at the target. And then you're going to swing down your legs and your shoulders, and you're going to swing off to the left, and the actual club face should push it dead straight and go nice and high and stop really quick. Not the most consistent, that one, but great to get you out of a bit of trouble. And so that's all the three different shots that you need with your 60 degree. So hopefully, to demonstrate, this is a mid-handicapper playing those three shots, and you'll probably, I'd like to think you guys will have a similar amount of success. I'm going to predict that the first two are quite steady, and the lob shot is a little bit sketchy, but we'll see. Okay, so nice and shallow, not too much wrist cock on this one.
I've got my feet about a foot apart.
That's fine, that's nice, yeah, and your weight. So you're going to aim slightly to the right of the flag.
That's right, that was.
Hang on, no, that's good.
Kept it low.
Good weight, that's okay.
So this one I'm going for a slightly more feet further
this
apart.
This one we're going to aim slightly to the left of the flag, so aim over to the left.
Yeah.
Now make sure your shoulders and your swing goes to the left, but make sure that your club face stays square, that's right. And you can swing this more because this one's going to pop up a little bit. Nice.
Good weight, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, that's nice again, that's pretty good.
this one I need my everything facing left.
Everything left, yeah. Club facing
and
to
the club facing at the...
Make sure the club face is...
Let me practice this one.
Yeah. Yeah, you want a little bit more than that, so you're going to go right across, that's it. And right across. Okay. So make sure that club face is to the left, and you're going to swing across, commit.
Oh, you predicted it correctly.
Yeah.
I'll go grab it.
Okay, so I'm not saying that shot is impossible, but you can see that one is, you kind of want to be hitting a lot of shots to take that one on. Unless you're in a match play situation, it doesn't really matter. I just wouldn't recommend it in medals. I mean, if you chip into the middle of a green, you really don't need to do that, you know. Just a 2-putt to get out and take your bogey. But generally speaking, the first two are not too bad. She hit quite 2 good shots there, both sort of 8 foot away. That's pretty tidy. The weight was good, and we saw the height was good. What I'm saying about this shot is just hit those shots all the time. Get those wedges and chip around the green. If it's a bit of a, if it's a bit slow out on a golf course, take a couple of balls and just hit a couple of chip shots. You know, hit one in low and then try and hit one medium height, and just feel how it comes off the club face. And you'll very quickly become accustomed to it and get confident at knowing where that the shot flight's going to go. And so this exercise is great to try and feel your impact position, your strike, the spin on the ball, and the loft that you're presenting on your golf club. So this is 60 degrees, but I'm closing it right down. I'm keeping the blade nice and square to the target. I keep my weight slightly on the left side, and I'm just going to have very little wrist break and just keep it lovely and low. I love this shot. That's lovely, really nice, low, straight to the point, that one. This next one's going to be a little bit higher. Obviously, if there's obstacles in the way, or you've just got to throw it a little bit higher, you decide that you want your shot to stop a little bit quicker than that one, because that one rolled out a bit. I'm just going to open my shoulders and open my hips up just a little bit, and make sure all the time we're going to swing across that path, keeping the club face square to the target. So this one you'll see it'll be a little bit higher. That's really nice too. So that's in nice and close. And this last one is one that you wouldn't play from this position, but if you're over a bunker, you're trying to get a lot of spin, this is the lob shot. Again, hips and shoulders very wide open this time, swing in that direction, keeping the club face nice and square to the target, and you'll see this one will pop up in the air. Perfect, really nice, checked all inside of 2 feet. Which is what you want to try and work for when you're on the range here. But hit all those different shots, try and get used to playing every different loft, every different situation with that one club, and you'll become so confident with that club that when you get out there you can achieve any shot that you like and be confident about it. Okay, so this is the lob shot, take 2 from Addy. Wanted?
No. Oh!
Great shot.
It went up.
I'll see you guys next week. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hello guys, have a flick through my other videos, all sorts of tips and bits and pieces on this channel, and I'll see you next week.